in the fall of 2010 with the intent to transfer to Belmont in Nashville in the fall of 2011 to major in commercial music with an emphasis in music business. My major actually has a lot to do with my spiritual journey. Well, kind of. I really cannot truly tell you when or where my spiritual journey started, but that it has been a long and winding road of many laughs and tears. It all started at the really fun, very mysterious EYC event happening. Let me just tell you, everything changed for me at that church event, especially when I met my first crazy outgoing EYC friend, Meredith Thompson. If you know Meredith, there are really no words to describe her but amazing. She really took me out of my comfort zone and showed me how to let loose and trust people. She showed me it was okay to be different, which is something I had been struggling with for a very long time. She continues to teach me new things and remains one of my closest friends. The time I first felt God's presence happening was at Eucharist, when we were all in a huge circle, singing Sanctuary. I really cannot describe the feeling that I had, except I never felt so peaceful in my entire life. The next happening event I went to, I sat and was there to witness someone find Christ in their life, which was the most awesome, exhilarating feeling out of all my time at Happy. The next milestone was our pilgrimage to Arkansas. Really, I cannot explain the pilgrimage without taking up your whole day, so I will just say this. It was the hardest, longest, most emotional 2 weeks I had with my youth group, and I would go back in a second if I could. From the 4 long days at the Heifer Ranch, which included the Heifer Hilton, the name was very deceiving, seeing Jan see a snake, hearing Sylvia scream when Suzanne's balloon baby popped, making the lines with the upper class for food, starving to death in 110-degree weather, drinking brown water, and laying under the stars in the cool night with all the friends we met, to John Green acting like something was wrong, having us sit on the couch while walking out of the house, and then running in with a water gun, starting the most epic water fight ever. Now, if you weren't on the trip, my words are just words, so let me say this. We went in as people who knew each other from church with different backgrounds, and came out as one big family with a bond that could not be broken. My youth group and this whole congregation have been here for me and my family through a lot, which brings me to a very big turn in my life and my road. As many of you know, on June 20th, 2009, my family and I lost a very important member, my dad, Jeffrey James Garber. This was the worst and most unexpected day of my life. I never expected to come home from a fun night with my friends and walk in to see 2 military men and Father John standing there in the family room. A million questions ran through my head all at once. Am I still dreaming? Why? How? Could it really be my dad? Where's my brother? How are we going to survive? Can we make it? What about my graduation? My wedding? Who will walk me down the aisle? No, it can't be true. But the one question that ran through my mind clear as day is how could God do this to me and my family? How could he take the greatest dad alive and just take it back? I started to question his existence. I felt numb, truly numb. Things started to blur together over the next few days, and I really didn't care about anything but my mom, sister, and brother, and trying to find a way to prove my dad was still out there. Time went by slower, but faster at the same time. Day by day, something was always happening. Whether it was a new family member arriving, or someone else calling because they had just heard about my dad. A few weeks later, I started to see God's presence in my life again. I started to feel alive again. I started going to the beach, hanging out with my friends, and started singing, which was really big for me. After the funeral, we cleaned up, and then a week later, we're at the cabin. I started to talk to God more and more. Then one night, at the end of the summer, I asked God for a sign to show me my dad was really gone. That very night, I had a dream, and I got my answer. My dad was not coming back. It helped me start to grieve and let go of false hope. I truly believe that without God, I would not have made it through all of this, and that without God, there would not be as many people who dropped all their problems and everything in their lives to help out just one family. I'm now closing one chapter in my life and moving on to another. I'm still working on my relationship with God, and it is hard at times, but I know that everyone here has helped me on my spiritual journey, and for that I would like to say thank you.